Hey, how you doing? You look good. You've been working out. Nice. You want to hear from top mod authors about their thoughts on Starfield and possible plans for modding? Well, great. Subscribe, like, let's do it. Thom293, the creator of Better Settlers and Mortal Settlers, top mods for Fallout 4 with over 3 million downloads on the Nexus. I know I get tired of staring at the same NPCs that look like they were rejected off the set of Mad Max. Here's a brief description of what his mod does. Better Settlers is a lore-friendly mod that adds over 230 new settlers to the vanilla settler selection, for a total of 270 plus. You can choose to leave them with vanilla equipment and stats, or it allows you the option to make lore-friendly changes to their equipment, stats, or morality. Other options include mod-created equipment and hair, highly recommended, all female settlers or raiders as settlers. All of these options are randomly generated when the settler spawns, so no two settlers should be exactly alike. If it matters, I made it with FO4 Edit. Channel log is at the bottom. First question. Are you planning on modding Starfield? And if you do, what do you think will be your first mod? Yes, Mortal Settlers and Better Settlers were my first mods ever. I have now modded other games, and I really enjoy it. I have ideas on a mod or two for Starfield, but nothing concrete yet. Oh, come on, Tom, if you're watching this, go ahead and speculate in the comments. No one's going to hold it to you, I promise. Question number 2. Will the usability of CK2 dictate your interest in modding? And what improvements to the CK would you like to see implemented? Honestly, I've never used CK, and I don't know how. I did all my mods on FO4 Edit, through trial and error. I should probably learn, so I guess the answer to your question is that CK doesn't really matter to me, as long as there are some other modding tools. Tom, and anybody who's listening interested in modding in the CK, check out my boss, King Gath. He honestly does all tutorials, live streams involving the CK. He has your answers covered. And he's a really nice guy and fun to watch. Question number 3. What is your speculation on how character creation will be implemented in Starfield? And what mods might be needed to fine-tune the vanilla system? I have no speculation other than it will be just like every other Bethesda and RPG games released lately. Which is fine, but a bit boring. If you were riding that hype train, don't worry. Tom is here to temper your expectations. Oh, and hey, if you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and like. It really helps me out. Okay, back to Tom. With Bethesda continuing to push outpost and settlement creation, do you believe we will see any upgrades to the settlers themselves? Also, knowing we can hire crew members in Starfield, what will Bethesda do to give uniqueness to all these NPCs? Or do you believe they'll rely mostly on mod authors to do that? 1,000 planets is a lot of damn space. No matter what they advertise, I suspect it will be like No Man's Sky, and it will be very empty. They better give us ways to fill it up. Yes, Tom, preach it! His response to the second part of the question. This is my area of interest. It will be a huge need for mods. I hope it is easily accessible. It will also need to have AI combat editor for allies. Simple, but we need one. Also, hopefully we can have more than one companion. Absolutely. You need robotic space dog meat, and some lesser creature, I don't know, like a human. Next question. Mod collections seem to be the way the community is going. Do you have any plans with fellow mod authors for compatible modding in Starfield? I need to get in touch with some other mod authors again. I've never used or seen mod collections. I still answer questions on my mod after all these years, but I haven't kept up with the rest honestly. Here's a very unique perspective. Because people who are non-mod authors, they don't understand that just because a mod is very popular and people use it all the time, doesn't mean the mod author themselves are really engaging with the community or doing anything else. They made something useful and they let it into the world. Other people may make patches to make it usable with other mods, but it doesn't mean the mod author has any plans to mod with CK2. Have any plans for Starfield? Know anything about collections? So this is why I'm doing the interviews in the first place. So I think this highlights kind of the point of all this, right? Got to do something a little different here. I loved his response to this question. Bethesda mod marketplace looks like it will be coming soon. Do you feel it will benefit the community? Monetization. Find something that's free, and wonderful, and charge for it. Yes. Oh, it will be grand. Fan-freaking-tastic. Can't wait for the spammers and the cutthroat behavior it will spawn. Awesome. I want to thank Thom293 for taking time out of his day to answer my questions. And if you'd like to check out his mod, I'll leave a link right down below. This way you don't have to stare at the same NPCs that look like they've been marrying their cousins for a couple generations. And if you yourself are a mod author and want to speculate about Starfield or talk about the mods you're doing now for Fallout 4 or Skyrim or any of the Bethesda games, go ahead and get in contact with me. And lastly, thank you all for watching. Leave your comments down below about what mod authors you want to talk to, what questions you have for them, or, just say hi. Stay safe out there and mod reckless.